Bajate 519, aproxímate al 20.
Over the last 18 years of the HaHa, we've brought close to 10,000 people down on 2,500 boats. So sure, I'm very, very concerned about their personal safety, as I'm concerned about my safety and my family's safety when they come down here. But I've been coming down here on boats since 1979 and on my own boat since 1981. There just hasn't been a history of violence along this coast against people on cruising boats in particular. So we feel very safe. And the community here at Puerto Vallarta, there's 25 to 30,000 Americans or Canadians. If you ask them, I guarantee you they would tell you they feel extremely safe here. So it just isn't an issue with people. They hear from friends back home, we think you're all going to get killed, you're crazy. People here just roll their eyes and enjoy themselves.
Banderas Bay is a pretty safe place where you can come and enjoy vacation days. And it also is a very safe place for living in here. We have lots of people from US and from Canada living in here year round. And it's one of the safest places in Mexico.
I don't believe what the press puts out there, because we know we spend time here and we know how we feel, and it is safe. So when I hear things about Mexico, when we are back home, I don't believe a word they say, because I don't believe the media half the time.
I've been to Los Angeles, and I've been to New York, and now I've come to Mexico for 6 years in a row. I feel safer here.
I have never experienced anything that was unsafe. We find the people here great, very helpful. Language is a barrier sometimes, but depending where you are. But we always seem to manage.
I think the travel warnings, it's like any warning, you know, the government has to put a warning out to protect themselves, I think, more than anything. You know, we went to cities in Mexico where there's all kinds of warnings that you shouldn't go there, and we had a great time, we had no problems.
We've been in this area for a long time. We're from Vancouver. There's way more crime in Vancouver than there is.
I'm from the Toronto area, a lot more crime.
Yeah.
We have been coming in here for about 20 years, and I have gone to different parts in the States as well, and I have been to the parts of Arizona, and I feel much safer here than I do in certain parts in Arizona. And it is just, it's a beautiful place. People here are friendly, and the food is absolutely fantastic. And that, you know, this is the safest place to visit as far as I'm concerned.
My friends in the United States are calling, asking if I'm okay down here. And I ask them the same thing. In the United States, the violence up there a lot of times is random acts of violence. People having a bad day and going in and taking out an AK-47. Down here, it's just drug guys going after drug guys. There's no random acts of violence. The Mexican people are very peaceful, loving, family-oriented, and enjoy a good time, and especially enjoy entertaining and taking care of and making a living off of the Americans and the Canadians and all foreigners.
It needs to be better balanced. There needs to be more realism in the publicity that goes out about Mexico. Now, there's all kinds of theories about why they're doing that to Mexico, but we don't really don't know that for sure. What the important thing is that at some point they take a more realistic look at this and say, okay, this is what's really happening here. Yes, it's bad in certain parts of Mexico, but in other parts of Mexico, like where we're at right now, it's not that bad here. It's probably overall safer than almost any place I've been in the United States.
The travel warnings, in my opinion, are a lot of sensationalism. Yes, there are times there's some very gruesome stuff that happens here, but there's gruesome stuff that happens in LA, Chicago, New York, Houston, I mean, wherever, in large cities across the world, not just the US or Canada. Life is wonderful here. It's very safe. People are very kind, very loving, and very willing to embrace you into their family and share their culture with you and their customs with you. There's nothing to be afraid of in traveling to Mexico. It's delightful. It is just absolutely delightful and very warm and loving.
We're bringing about 1,500 sailors all over the world. We have about 25 countries represented in this event. This is the second time they come to this event. And when you ask me about safety, this is a very safe place. This is a place where you can go out and sail, go out to have dinner, go out to have to be amused and to have many other activities up in the jungle, down in the water. It's a very safe place. Please come visit Mexico. Mexico is one of the great jewels in the world.